Hi teammates, let's dive into some mysteries. Right here we have the Phoenix mayor apologizes after video of police drawing gun on family over stolen doll. The stolen doll represents the voodoo type magic that the French stole from Egypt and that Egypt spread to France. And what it means is London, England, and France fight over the land grants of the U.S. and for territorial control. And that's been going on for a long time, really since the Revolutionary War and all that. So it's always been going on. And the control for it is the Fifth Third Bank building in Lexington. And right here you can see all that with the Kate Gal Ego is the mayor, just like the Gal Gadot figure who represents Israel. Well, Israel has always been fighting for their land, and they finally got it in the 40s. And right here, Drayvon Ames, Aisha Harper, those are both references to Blade. I had a friend named Shay at Lindsey Wilson College when I went there, and we called him Blade. And that represents like the West Point, because I got it put into me at West Point, the drinking and eating of like the blood. It was all mixed in. It didn't taste like it, but it was, that's what it was. And that's the Zechariah non-bastard symbolism. So, and that's the West Point, more land. So it's a reference there. And then London Drake and is land Drake. It's a Raptors reference to the Canada going on. Canada is half French. And then London, of course, is in England, and they fight for it. So London is land. Right now, the land is under control of the British. So that's what that was. And then this right here, her Neath equals queen consort, means face of Neath. That's what that equals in Book of Remembrance reference. So I thought that was interesting. And then right here we've got Nakhtneith, queen consort, first dynasty. And the twig is the Trogloraptor, equals Cedrus, which is the cedar tree, which is Swayze, Lezak, Scarab, whale shark, seahorse, and Pyrenees Mountains. So if you're part of that twig, then you've got all those characteristics. And then this was very interesting, the George Yeoman Pocock, our arrowhead clever girl. That's the arrowhead and the raptor type bird there. He made racing shells, and you can see what all this means. It means that E in the garden, Eve, I's Smith as Jesus, G, the Marv character, equals betray, AIC, garden. Okay, it means the serpent sees the death, she eats the apple, and Smith, Top Gun, okay? So the first love of the Smith was the Top Gun figure, and that's represented by Marv. And that's all in here as the George Yeoman Pocock. And this kind of relates to Alita too, Alita the Battle Angel movie, in that they were like Valkyries and like berserkers together, and that they were all like trained to fight the Sith type characters before the garden was even created, and the Hardigan figure and the Marv character and all that. So I thought that was super interesting. You can break all that down as you will, but George Yeoman Pocock equals all that. Okay, and then we got up here, continuing with the hieroglyphs for Nakhtneith. We've got works with Caliban limo driver as Peter Parker. Wound on side that I got by the taser was for animals in Church 5 is what that shows there. And that's the X representing the ending of Logan film. Daphne Keene as Ben connected to Facebook. Falcon Cherub as Django Unchained. I thought that was interesting too, that he escaped from the Dogstar type judgment as a Django type character. Waves, Dilophosaurus, Uncle Buck, we've gone over that. And Old Man Logan, Woman with book facing ground equals like Xerxes' Deftones. That's what all this means. With that's like the end result is we get the new heaven and new earth. So keep faith, teammates. I'll zoom in on all this.